a little update on the Trafic 4-wheel drive. Engine is in. It's not only the engine mode, but it is in a position that we stay, and it just fits. It fits actually perfectly. I'm extremely happy about it because I was worried that I would have to do some major modifications, and instead it's just no. It fits the chassis, it fits the tuner I actually built for the M57N, so I'm extremely happy. However, I want to show you something. I haven't been working this way since I was a kid, probably. I am so excited about this engine. I'm 40 years old and still excited about these bloody toys. It is incredible. I mean, it is stupid, but also incredible. The mess I created absolute chaos in the workshop. Let me step up. Let me show you. This is, I don't know, I've got no words. It's, yeah, the tools in the play. I mean, the engine is there, okay, obviously you have to put it somewhere for now. Then I got a place for it, and so for now it stays here. All the bits from the make, everything is on the floor. The bumper, the bits, the boost pipes, the plenum from the intake from the M57. Oh, look at all the tools. All the tools on the floor. You can't even see it because it's like they hide in there. Incredible. There is a little bit of water, a little bit of diesel on the floor. This is just, look at it. Wires everywhere, lights. It is absolutely chaos in the workshop. I actually don't mind for a couple of days, you know, because I'm just rushing to get this done. I need this engine to be fitted permanently by tomorrow on its own engine mounts and the gearbox mounts, because that will give me that the measurement where to put the transfer case, because obviously you have to build a small, a short prop shaft to go to the transfer case. But I'm changing the transfer case. I'm going to remove the Jeep transfer case. I'm going to put a Patrol transfer case, which is way much stronger, and this is not going to be much power at this moment. But if you want to go nuts, if I want to go full power on this engine, full capability, then I can do it without being worried obviously about the drivetrain. Gearbox is going to hold up, transfer case is going to hold up, axles they're extremely strong, so everything is going to hold up. Even if I want to run about 600 brakes, which is not going to happen, but even if I want to, I just want that peace of mind. I just want to make it much stronger than I will ever use it. So yes, let me show you. It's it fits there perfectly. There's plenty of space there. Obviously that stick to check the oil in the gearbox, I'm gonna move it forward a little bit. If I want to put a standard turbo, it should actually fit in there. So, but not gonna be there. The turbo is gonna be roughly here somewhere. So plenty of space for the downpipe. And the beautiful thing is, let me just grab one of the engine mounts. This is the engine mount, original make engine mount, which I'm gonna keep because, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it there. Let me just put it on quickly. It is right. No, sorry, it is this way. Oh, Jesus. It's not really easy. You can see it. These are the places where the standard BMW mounts were. So this is not too far. I can actually modify these instead of chopping them off. Put this away so I can actually hold the camera proper where the phone. Instead of chopping them obviously off completely, these, I can actually modify them. It's going to be slightly quicker, slightly be more bulged over the job. Now I'm going to make them strong anyway. Just modify them. So this is going to be much quicker than I thought it's going to be. And it's exactly the same on this place. You see? They're not too far. Now the alternator here fits no problems. I've tested it. There is plenty of space between the alternator and the steering box. It fits perfectly there. There's probably about 2.5 fingers, if that's a proper measurement of space, nearly 3 fingers. I'm pretty sure I can fit the aircon over here as well. Now I'm not gonna use the oh Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna use the aircon for the actual aircon. I'm gonna use the aircon compressor for the compressed air. I used to use it when I used to do competition stuff with the in a petrol with the petrol engines in off-road. I used to switch the compressor on, which used to take the air from the snorkel compress it and blow it into the alternator on the brushes. So when you go into deep in a deep dirty water, obviously that dirt doesn't go onto the brushes. Otherwise, 10-15 minutes, the water dries, mud stays on the brushes, and then you lose the charge on the petrol engines. Once you lose the charge, 10, 15, 20 minutes depending on the engine, and there is a no-go. So you lose the race for something stupid. And that was a quick solution. Now, I'm still using that stuff. Obviously, this is not a competition car. I'm not going to do it with the alternator because there's no point. There's going to be maybe some river crossing. There's not going to be any competition stuff, any really dirty mud water. If there is going to be any water, it's going to be clean from the river, so that won't harm the alternator whatsoever. But I'm going to use that compressed air for pumping up the tires if my electric compressor fails, or any other stuff, you know, may be useful for other stuff. I'm planning to put a water tank behind it underneath for the shower. I may pressurize it instead of putting the pump on it. I mean, it just gives you lots of options. However, as you can see on the top there, don't know if there's enough light, there you go. There's really small amount of space for the plenum. Definitely no space for the filter housing, oil filter housing, because it will hit this wall here 100%. So, like I said, the oil filter housing will be mounted somewhere. I don't know, maybe here, maybe. I can put it wherever I want. I see where I got enough space to it. The plenum though will have to be custom made. I'm not scared of that because obviously this is what I did. Turbo systems. I will build the equal flow plenum. The only thing is, in this case, it will really have to be on the short runners. I'm not extremely happy about that because the longer the runners, the better the stabilize the flow, the better the engine efficiency. However, because of the standard plenum is a bit rubbish, I'm going to improve it and build the equal flow plenum. So even though it will have a very short runners, I think it's still going to be a good improvement over the stock one. It's just, you know, I would prefer it with the long runners, but a little compromise. Again, it's going to be better than the standard one anyways. It's just, you know, it is what it is. The only worry I have is the radiator, because I know there's not much space here for the big radiator. It's supposed to be as wide as the chassis is, you can see from here to there, but obviously I got the steering box. So probably will have to build some, I don't know, something new, some double radiator or twin core, I don't know. I will try to use as much space as we have. I will not try to move, I will try to keep the intercooler in the standard position as it was before. Somehow, because that way everything I already built, it will just fit back on. But yeah, I'm really happy. The engine is there. The rear sump just clears everything, pretty much exactly as on M57N. So it's really similar fitment. This engine, it looks like slightly longer. I know the gearbox is slightly longer than the 6-speed manual BMW. So I know for sure that the transfer case will have to be moved back a little. And I'm worried that we'll have to modify the floor a little bit, because I got like a kind of a scoop on the floor to have my transfer case not sticking down the floor. Because underneath of the floor, when you see the van, everything is completely flat. I want to keep it that way, nothing sticks out. So you can put like a protection plate completely flat with the seals and nothing sticks under that, so you're not gonna catch anything, or at least reduce the risk. Yeah, happy because all of this is not needed anymore. Goes, ECUs, immobilizers, all this crap gone. Bin. Actually put it in the bin because it's gonna be a pleasure to put it in the bin. I'm probably gonna put like a massive fuel filter with a water separator, which is good to have them on the diesels when we're gonna go in places where diesel is maybe not as good quality, and avoid to get any water to go into the engine and the pump. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I'm 40 years old. I'm a little kid. I feel like 15. No, 12 probably. You know, when you're playing with the toys, I feel exactly the same. And this is why I love this job. I absolutely love it. I stay very late, last night. I didn't mind. I'm gonna stay late tonight, and I'm knackered. I'm really tired physically, but mentally, this thing, it just relaxes me. I love doing this stuff. It's just such a peace of mind. I love it. I will never stop doing this because I don't know. Well, I will stop when physically I won't be able to do it, but as soon as far as I can, I will continue to do this. I just absolutely love this job. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I can just say another time that I'm mega over excited probably. I will make some more videos tomorrow once the engine is in place with the engine mounts and all the stuff. We're trying to work out all the rest of the stuff, and then obviously we have to proceed to build an exhaust manifold and the plenum. As I said before, the turbo hasn't been chosen yet. I still have no idea which to choose. We were thinking HX35, but I'm not really sure when it's gonna spool, because any full spool about 2200 RPM top. So I don't know, I need to find some info of people fitting those kind of turbos to these engines and what they think about, because I don't want to do the job twice. I really don't have much time. So as you see, I'm rushing. I've done 16 hours shift yesterday, and didn't even have the time to put the tools in place. So all right, enough talking. I will see you tomorrow.